Welcome to video 4 of the Discovery Center series. Perhaps one of my favorite chapters. This is the delivery side. So we've gone through the cycle of defining the mission. We've developed a whole program for construction, a program for the interactive technology. Lots of details that went into getting everything ready for the opening. And we were very pleased with the grand opening day, and I wanted to share a little bit with you. Also to share with you life beyond the opening, because we also, I think from a welcome center retail perspective, from a residential sales and education perspective, there's some interesting aspects to what we've been able to accomplish. So a good look at our team here. There's one missing member, Ryan, but we've got our team here of Melissa, Angela, Samantha, Paul, and myself, and it was great. We got some great local press when everything opened, and quite a few stories during the opening and following. One of the key missions as we ramped up for the grand opening is about 60 days prior to the opening, we began a public relations effort to really get the word out, to do some local advertising, to do some local messaging around some of the programs that we're going to be following the opening, which I'll explain here in just a minute. So you can see on the left one of the ad campaigns that we did. And we created this idea of an I series, and this was really important because it had so many legs to it, and we're still using it today. But the idea that I can do anything there. I can learn. I can explore at Camana Bay. I can grow. I can taste. I can imagine. And so this whole idea of an I series made it very personal to people and gave us great sort of legs from a marketing and a public relations perspective to sort of carry the message, and you'll see more about that in a minute. What I'm going to play for you now is a quick overview that the local news organization covered for us about the opening, and had some interesting comments, so I thought I'd share that with you.
Camana Bay held a family fun day on Saturday with an assortment of games and activities. The idea to promote the opening of their new Discovery Center. So they celebrated the whole thing by bringing the community in to entice families to check out their new state-of-the-art technology. It guides them through the journey at Camana Bay. They wanted people not only to enjoy the entertainment and dining, but also to take advantage of future residential opportunities.
We wanted it to be both inside and out, and that's so much of what the Discovery Center is about, is greeting the street, letting people that have any question about Camana Bay to be able to come in here, interact with us, use the touch screens that we have, play with the technology so they can learn about Camana Bay. But really this is sort of a celebration of Cayman. It's a place where you can come and you can do things and fun things here on the street, and that's what we really want Camana Bay to be about. So it's just a diverse set of activities today to really celebrate the day of opening of the center, but this is just the beginning of many things to come.
So to sum it up, if you get the kids there, the parents will follow. Kind of an innovative approach. I call it kind of like having your own little chamber of commerce in your facility. You put some fun activities and some kids around it, and the parents, they just might buy something.
So it was an exciting day. It was a day that both lived sort of inside and out, as I referred in my sort of interview there, but it was a way in which we really embraced the local culture. There were a lot of people turned out across all age groups, and this is a scene from that first day, and it was quite lively with adults and kids. One of the pieces referred to in an earlier video was the idea of this cube, and so the kids are playing with that interactive technology there. Samantha is talking to people about the center and what it's about, and I'm actually back there talking to somebody about real estate. So it really, in one moment, one picture kind of sums up really the whole mission and what we were trying to accomplish. So that was a very good day and an exciting opening to what we were about to embark on. And so what I'm going to take you through now is, we talked about the education piece, we've talked about the sort of real estate piece, which is pretty self-evident, but from a social perspective, and I call this the lifelong learning piece, we created a series of programs, and these were great programs because they were very unique, that they weren't being done in Cayman anywhere else, and we brought people into the center to enjoy some social activities, but also to be exposed to Camana Bay as a place. And naturally, the conversation steered towards real estate and what we were doing there. But it was a really fun event. John Broad was one of the artists. He's one of the prominent artists on the island. He did a series on Van Gogh's Starry, Starry Night. Miss Gabrielle Wheaton did just a picture of a sailing boat on the water at sunset, and it was a great fun to watch adults really test their skills and learn new things, and in some cases wipe off the dust from some great art skills, because we had actually some really terrific pieces created. But it was a really creative way to get people to come into the center. They actually paid to come, so it cost us nothing, and we got wonderful public relations out of it as a result. We also looked at one of our core strengths as a town is we're really a culinary destination within the island, and within the town of Camana Bay we also have a bit of an urban garden or early stages of a farm that's being created, and we wanted to create an opportunity where we could really showcase that urban garden, bring in our chef Thomas, who works for Michael's Genuine, and Michael Schwartz is one of those great up and coming chefs really into the local food movement in the Miami area, has a outpost here in Cayman, and so his sort of deputy chef Thomas led the evening by giving us a walking tour of the garden. Then he came back to the Discovery Center. Down below here you'll see he's making up a really interesting avocado, onion, had some peppers in it. It was a really neat spread that they put on toast points, and it was a really interesting evening. Had a sommelier there who was offering some organic wines that people could try out, and again, just a really wonderful evening, very different than what people are typically doing, and it was another draw to get people to come in to the Discovery Center. So that was another fun evening. Now you can't forget those that we often care for the most, and often drive a lot of purchase decisions and a lot of the heartstrings, and so we had a series created, the Little Bakers program, dedicated for young children anywhere between 3 and 5, and it started off as really interesting. Nasaria is one of the great storytellers on island. She also teaches drama at one of the drama programs here, and she did a great original story that she created for the children, and then following that story, the children, including my son right there, came and made a Caymanian pastry dish that was part of the story. So it was a really interesting way to bring young children in to learn some interesting factoids about the Cayman culture, and then to create something that they could go and enjoy both in the center, and then often when they went home they had some leftovers that they shared with their families. So a really great experience for children as well. So the delivery side was really interesting for us. It was much more than just the opening. It was the brand of the Discovery Center, this idea of the I-Series, which continues today, and we have new programs coming about in each quarter. And it's just a really clever way to bring people in, to learn something new, to enjoy your time there, and to experience this new center. So very pleased with the final outcome of everything, and hope this was beneficial to you to listen to. Thank you.